Hello, we are into chapter 9 of 1 Samuel, and we're introduced today to a character called Saul. Now, if you know the Bible story, you'll know that the story of Saul doesn't really end that well. But these chapters 9 and 10, really get us thinking about the king of God's people. And this is a big new theme in the whole Bible story. And it's a crucial theme, because where does that theme go? Well, it eventually ends up in Jesus, the King forever of God's people. And so we start to learn in these chapters something about the King of God's people and the King that we need. You'll see as you read through this fun set of, I guess you might say, coincidences, how the King of God's people comes from a humble background. In this case, Saul is a Benjaminite, one of the smallest tribes in Israel. The king will come from an unexpected set of events, you might say. In this story, you get donkeys getting lost and meeting a prophet who's having a meal and things like that. There's a whole set of events here that leads to the king coming. We see that this king needs to be God's choice. And again, when you look at the events, you see God's hand throughout it all. We also see that the king needs to have God's spirit on him. And that's what happens to Saul when he meets a group of prophets. Enjoy the story. See all these kind of themes coming together and get thinking about the king that we need. Because in the end, these chapters point us to the king that we have today, Jesus, and the king that we need, the king we need every day. So I hope you have a great time in these chapters, and see you soon.